Can you say willkommen? That's how you say welcome in German. Welcome to Patrika's Little Star Cafe. Facts that are fast, fun, and keep you happy. Today is Tuesday, January 30th, 2018, and here are today's matters for chatter. Number 1. In addition to its grand forts and palaces, Jaipur, the capital of Rajasthan, is also known for the JLF. The Jaipur Literature Festival, as described by many, is the grandest literary show on the planet. It's a 5-day festival which started on January 25th this year and just ended yesterday. The festival was being held every year since 2006, bringing together some of the world's greatest writers, thinkers, humanitarians, politicians, business leaders, sportspersons, and entertainers. Debates and dialogues are held on current and controversial topics, making the platform a champion for freedom of expression. Many people do protest that until one writer or another speaker leaves, they will create chaos. But thankfully, the show always goes on. Number 2. Making the exam process all-inclusive. The CBSE is now planning to involve students in their own evaluation. Students will now be required to give a feedback about the Class 10 and 12 papers. In case of any issues or doubts with the paper, the school and the students can send their comments and feedback within 24 hours of the exam, which would be then considered by the board. Giving feedback, both good and bad, in a polite and structured way is very important to improve anything, whether it's a school, government, or even a story. But more importantly, how someone or a company absorbs that feedback is very critical. If feedback isn't taken the right way, it defeats the purpose in a way altogether. Number 3. In a record-breaking win, Roger Federer has become the first ever male tennis player to win 20 Grand Slam titles. He beat his Croatian opponent, Marin Cilic, winning the Australian Open 2018 men's singles final. With this win, he also became the third man after Roy Emerson and Novak Djokovic to win 6 Australian Open titles. Wow. And now for today's mega matter. We have progressed a lot technologically, but we seem to use our artificial intelligence not to the best capacity where we should use the robots. The German government is very angry at German car makers, which are leaders in the car industry around the world. They recently conducted experiments in which humans and monkeys inhaled diesel gas exhaust from cars to see their effects. Clearly, this doesn't seem like a very ethically acceptable and healthy idea, especially when we do have bots that can do almost everything now, from winning chess matches to cooking to other humanly actions. Testing on animals is a practice that many don't accept, and rightfully so. In fact, people don't buy products that have been tested on animals in labs. As technology gets smarter, are humans becoming less wiser? What takes over our better sense of balance and empathy? Today's word of the day is ethics. Those are your rules and principles that make you do things a certain way. They can be either good or bad. And finally, for today's quote of the day, if liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. That's a quote by famous writer George Orwell. Thank you for listening, and do send us your questions and comments via WhatsApp, or you can email us at diptyanti@gmail.com. Take care, lots of love, Dipti Auntie. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, do you know how loved you are?